Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy PokeJuan here. Today, we're going to be going over everything Prismatic Evolutions. I'm going to be getting you ready for it. I'm going to be letting you know my strategy for this following Friday, and we're going to go over the current state of things right now, and we're also going to just go based off of what we do know already. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you're already an existing subscriber, smash that like button, and let's get right into it, man. So first off, we're going to start with what we know. This is one of probably the first videos I didn't necessarily have to do a script for necessarily, but there's three main bullet points I want to talk about. So first off, what we know. This is Justin Basil. This is just a website I found, but we're going to be going through the entire set list and kind of getting a gauge on, what are we looking for? Because I know the evolutions are going to be the hot ticket for this set, but there's some great cards in this set, I gotta say, man. I know Eevee got a lot of love with this one. You gotta love Eevee, man. Pikachu got, a lot of love in Surging Sparks, but as you can see here, we're just kind of, well, these are actually sorted by typing. So we got all of our grass types. Let's be honest, man. I know, people are going to be chasing those evolutions, which is perfectly fine. I'll be chasing them myself, but let's look at this pincer, for example. That's actually a beautiful artwork. Same things with Executor right here. Even just this normal Leafeon right here. It's an uncommon card. These are just we're going based off of all the information we do have at this time. We got our fire Pokemon right here. I don't think this is all of them, honestly. I'm not sure how they kind of did this, but it seems kind of off. The thing too is they're also doing this Goldeen. I think that's from Paradox Rift. This Vaporeon, I don't remember what that set's from, but some of these cards actually are being reprinted. This Jolteon, I swear I seen this Jolteon in one of the Scarlet and Violet sets, but I can't remember for the life of me. But we're just looking at our normal EXs, uncommons, things of that nature. Dusknoir, I've definitely seen this one before. It might have even been in those trick or trade stuff and whatnot. Kind of going through here. Ursaluna, this one might have been from Twilight Masquerade. So some of the uncommons and rares that you'll get are just reprints of previous sets. Got the T-Tar, you love to see it. One of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know how they laid this out. It's kind of random how they did all this, but we got the Lugia right here. That's actually a pretty cool EX card. If I got that one, I'd be pretty happy. Terrapagos, that's another one. I don't know if he was facing another way or what, but we got all of our trainer cards right here, just things that we're going to be using in the TCG. I personally don't play the TCG, but it looks like a lot of fun, and the only real experience I have is with TCG Pocket. I know that's a lot different from the actual TCG itself, but let's just... Oh, I was going to say another thing too, man. You can't even scroll the internet without an ad blocker these days, man. You got to find a good ad blocker. Okay, so we're going to be these are... I don't know how hyped these trainers are going to be. We got our friends in... Oh my gosh, friends in Paldea. We got our Team Star members. They all went back to school. That's pretty cool right here. Got some of the teachers. Your boy Larry, fan favorite. Now this is where we're getting into the nitty gritty, is these illustration cards. So in all honesty, I want you to let me know, of all of these right here, I'll kind of go through it a little bit slow. That way you guys can see them. What catches your attention first? Is there a certain Eevee card? I can tell you right now, hands down, man, this Iron Hands right here, that's one of the ones that's catching my attention right off the bat. Another one too is that Cerulege. I know it's very low quality. I could, find it and whatnot, but we're just getting a general consensus of what we can expect from this set. Got the Vaporeon, of course. We got our evolutions. I was actually fortunate enough to get the Heat Flame. I'm trying to find it here. I don't know if I can... I did open up Trastal Festival too, so... Oh, I got this Raging Bolt right here, and I got the... It was an Ogerpon, but I don't know why I can't find it right here. Oh, is this Ogerpon right here? But yeah, I mean, there's this Umbreon too, because there's no Master Balls in English, so there's not going to be... The most expensive card in English probably is going to be that Umbreon. I've seen somebody call this a Sunbreon, which is actually pretty clever. I thought that was pretty cool. Even the Iron... Oh my gosh, I don't know why I can't think of this guy's name. The Roaring Moon. I don't know why I was going to say Iron. That's not... That's not an iron Pokemon, but Roaring Moon, like Pecharunt. You got the Goldengo right here. The Eevee was actually pretty solid. Even this Ursaluna right here, man. If I could pick up some singles, I might just pull the trigger. I'm not gonna lie. And we also got our like special illustration supporters right here. We got Chespin. I forgot what trainer that was. We got Lacey right there. We got the Chad Kieran right there. And we also got some gold cards too. So we got the gold Pika, gold Terapagos, Walking Wake, and Ogerpon, and oh my gosh, it's the Virizion. I can never remember what that one is. It's not important, but let's kind of go through, and now that we know all the cards and stuff that we can expect from the set, let's go through the release schedule. Okay, so we are looking on Game Rat. This is like the most concise kind of thing I could find that makes it very simple. But here we go, man. So first and foremost, we're looking mainly at these right here. So I don't know, man, because I fully anticipate you to be able to pick up stuff. I mean, there's Prismatic Evolutions that's going to be coming out all the way until September. So I don't know, man. I know it's going to be hard to find at first, but I'm optimistic, man. Like, I'm going to go into this, with my head held high and be optimistic about it, because this is a great time to be in the TCG. But not only that, like there's going to be opportunities for you to get stuff. I know you might not be able to get the ETB or the Pokemon Center ETB. We'll talk about all that stuff in my plan moving forward. But yeah, so next week on Friday, January 17th, we'll be expecting our Elite Trainer box. We'll go through the promos and all that stuff here in a moment. We also got the binder collection. So we have the binder and whatnot. The poster collection, and then we got these sticker collections, which I believe come with either 3 or 2 packs. I can't remember for the life of me right now, but we got our mini tins that are going to be coming out. I don't know though. I don't know if this is like how accurate this really is, because I've seen my local card shop have those mini tins on pre-order right now, but it's saying they were going to arrive Monday, which makes no sense. So I don't know. But, I mean, this is what we can expect, on this coming Friday. Okay, moving along, now we're just going to look solely at what we're dealing with right now. So, pre-orders are ridiculous, man. If you can't pre-order it for MSRP, I'm going to be for real with you. Look at me. Don't order stuff that's going to be $400 for the Pokemon Center ETB. Don't do it, man. Don't get that FOMO, because there's going to be stuff that's going to be printed, and you'll get your chance, man. Even if it's not the Pokemon Center one, at the end of the day, I mean, I know it has an extra booster pack, and it has that Eevee card with the stamp on there. Don't do it, man. You'll be able to find this product. Believe me, I'm going to give you all the information that I have and get you prepared and let you know how we can tackle this together and how we can all get Prismatic Evolutions. With that being said, though, I mean, $400 on TCG Player, that's absolutely asinine right there. That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I just gotta be real with you guys. Like, normally I don't like to, get too much into my opinions and whatnot, but that's just ridiculous right there, man. But we got some more examples. I laugh, honestly, just because it's kind of funny to me. I'm just gonna keep it real, man. I know times are crazy right now, and I mean, there's so much going on in the world, man. I know we're worrying about Pokemon cards, not the most important thing, but let's move on. All right, so changing gears, I'm going to be transparent. So this is like the seller, all that stuff right there. But we got the 4-pack of just each artwork for $48. Like, you can't make this stuff up, man. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm just going to move on before I get irritated. Okay, so shifting gears, we got, we're looking at Prismatic Evolutions, a booster bundle pre-order for almost $100. You're better. I don't know, man. I've seen 151 booster bundles at Walmart for $50. We just went over that for our deals of the week. Like, this stuff isn't even out yet. I don't know why they're charging so much for this. Like, I just can't wrap my head around it. It's just pure nonsense going on in the hobby right now. And I thought I'd just throw up another example. Just, I don't know, man. Serious, this is Steel City Collectibles. Well, I'll kind of get into my opinions more, and I got some questions I want to ask you guys, and you're free to, comment whatever you want. I'm always receptive to the feedback, and I love hearing what you guys have to say, because at the end of the day, we're the community. We're the ones in the community, and we're the ones that are going to choose to buy this stuff or not. Well, we got a 6-pack of the case of the poster collections for $240. I can name so many things I can get for $240. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I was looking at like Hidden Fates. I was looking at stuff that's older, thinking of pulling the trigger on stuff like that, like ETBs. You can even get booster boxes for this same price, man. Some sword and shield stuff before it gets too out of hand. So, I just wanted to really look at the market right now and just, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to laugh at it from being. All right, and now here's our plan of attack. So this is how I'm gonna be kind of planning my Friday next week and kind of how I'm gonna go about it. Because, like I said, man, my local card shop will have these for 110. People are gonna pay that price. If you pay that price, hey, more power to you, man. If you got it like that, if you can do that, by all means, go for it. But me personally, I want to open this stuff up. It's a new product. We shouldn't have to be paying more than MSRP, but it is what it is, though. I won't really rant too much in that regard, but here's what I will. Here's how I'll say and how I want to phrase everything and kind of give you my approach to things. So first and foremost, definitely Best Buy. Best Buy might be a viable option because I don't remember seeing a whole lot of pre-orders for this stuff. I anticipate them to have it on release. I don't know, man. I don't know if there's going to be people waiting outside like Black Friday. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to tell for sure, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I might be in these lines waiting, trying to pick this stuff up. I know I'm a YouTuber and whatnot, and I have a certain amount of subscribers. But at the end of the day, that stuff doesn't matter, though. I don't have any more access than you guys. Like I have to wait for vendors to stock products at certain stores. I have to wait for vendors to stock vending machines. We'll talk vending machines here in a moment too, but. Honestly, Best Buy might be one of the best ones. Even if you just check with them the night before, give your local Best Buy a holler. That's what I recommend, man. Just reaching out to your local. It's these big box retailers that you might have to depend on this time around. I can tell you just based off of experience, like Surging Sparks, day one, I was able to get that at my local card shop, $40. It was easy. Stellar Crown, same thing, man. I was able to get that really easily. Twilight Masquerade, like as we're going through all the previous releases and whatnot. Well, I know this is like a holiday kind of set, it's a special set, so there's not like any pre-releases. Man, I couldn't imagine if there was pre-release. Oh my gosh, there's already people opening this stuff on whatnot. It's great, pure craziness, insanity in the community. But like I said, man, these big box retailers, Best Buy, honestly, I don't know about Target, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know if Target's a viable option in this scenario. Yeah, next up, we're looking at GameStop. So GameStop might be a viable option as well, man. Like, what if they sell out of all of the ETBs and you just pick up a binder collection? Like, I feel like that's fine. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's okay. I'm gonna get into like some more stuff and kind of my advice to all of you. You definitely don't have to follow it. It's just my opinion, so you don't have to agree with it necessarily. And if you don't, let me know. Let me know. Honestly, I appreciate any feedback. I'm receptive to all of it. But as you can see here, we got all of our products that we're going to be expecting in the coming months. These booster bundles, just wait, man. I mean, I don't know if the hype. I don't anticipate the hype to die down, especially with Blooming Waters right around the corner. But what I will say is, like, GameStop might be one of those ones, man, where you have to get there a little bit early, call ahead maybe the night before, try to get as much information as you can. I've been really trying to, like, work with my local stores, like GameStop. I picked up my PSA cards and whatnot. I sent some more over, so you'll see that in the video later on, but there's just so much crazy stuff going on that we need to talk about this. Okay, in the Pokemon Center, so this one is an interesting one. I have a sneaking suspicion that on release they're gonna restock these. I don't know why. I mean, I've listened to a lot of different information, and I'm kind of just taking it all in and trying to advise you guys the best I can. You don't even have to follow this advice if you're not interested in it. That's completely fine. But I anticipate them to restock this. Every single release, they've always restocked their Pokemon Center ETBs. Right now, we're just looking at Shrouded Fable, Astral Radiance. Those are still pretty good sets in my opinion, but I'm telling you guys, I have a sneaking suspicion that on release, early in the morning, they're going to restock this stuff. So I know there's like botting, there's like all kinds of weird stuff going on, but that might be a viable option, man. That's going to be opening before like any of the retailers, so If you're up early, I mean, I don't know what time they restock it, honestly. You might just have to keep refreshing, refreshing, and they might just be sold out. But that might also be a viable option, too, to kind of tackle this and get ahead of it and try to order this stuff if you can. Now, this is an interesting one right here. So, the way I've always been able to get product like Surging Sparks, I have this ETB right here. That I found that last week, so I've had no issue getting Surging Sparks as of recently. These vending machines, I'll leave the link down below in the description. But yeah, man, if you're in any of these states right here in the United States, man, they might also stock these on release. I'm not entirely sure, but what I can tell you is they always stock these weekly. So if you didn't get it, if you didn't get Prismatic the first week or you missed out on it, I'll leave this link down below. So if you're in any of these states right here, this might be also a viable option too, just as with 151, that I've always had great success with vending machines and being able to find stuff that way. So this is definitely going to be a viable option too. Now, I'm also going to be talking about smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and mirrors, I'm going to keep it real, man. Like, they're keeping it 100 with these prices right here, man. Like, they're not raising any of the prices. There's so many different online stores that honestly lost some of my respect just because the prices that they're doing and whatnot. But I did see Game Nerds as well did have pre-orders, not like you can do the notify me, same like we have here, but this kind of is my recommendation. I kind of give you some options, on how you can maybe pick this stuff up on release. And now I have a question for you guys, and I'll let you know my opinion. How are you guys feeling about just online retailers, local card shops selling this over MSRP? I'll give you guys a few seconds. Comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling, and I'm gonna be real with you and tell you how I feel about it. How I feel, man, that's just something I can't get behind or respect, honestly. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me that we're selling product that's barely going to come out. Like, even 151, man. When that set came out, I'm telling you guys, I know that's the hot ticket right now. I know everybody wants the Kanto starters and whatnot, and Kanto Pokemon. But I can confidently say that, like, I was able to find that stuff, 151, when it first came out. I honestly can't get behind a lot of these places, like how we're seeing $400 on TCG Player for the Pokemon Center ATB. Like, that's just ridiculous, man. Like, that's just one of those things in this hobby that I just cannot get behind, and honestly, I'm not going to support at the end of the day. But yeah, that's pretty much the only question I had for you guys. You let me know. Like I said, man, I just can't get behind that, honestly. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I keep it real on this channel. It's not that I don't like to express my opinion necessarily, but I don't know. I just got to put that out there, man. I can't get behind that. If you support that, if you're going to buy this stuff to resell it and sell it for that price, by all means, if that's why you're in this hobby, go for it. I can't stop you. Other people can't stop you. Like, that's just always going to be a part of the hobby, scalpers, resellers. At this point, I learned to just accept it. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, man, it's just so much craziness going on with Prismatic Evolutions. I know there's so much hype around it. It's definitely something where, we can enjoy, and you'll be able to find it, honestly. Like, I know there's a lot of, I don't know, I guess like speculation where they're not printing to demand, but you got to keep in mind, like, they're going to be printing a lot of different products like we went through earlier. They're going to be doing poster collections. They even got like a pouch accessory one. So keep your head up, man. This is still a great time to be in this hobby. I mean, there's going to always be some craziness going on, but at the end of the day, man, don't let it bring you down. There's so much enjoyment that you can get from this hobby. Rather, like I said, man, if you're trying to resell this stuff, or if you're just ripping it for, I mean, I don't know, there's people that do whatnot and stuff. That's a whole nother story I'm not even going to get into right now. But honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm just thinking, if you made it to this point, comment Eevee. Let's see who stuck with me to the very end, because there's not many that usually do. But that's just my opinion. That's how, that's what we know so far. That's where the market is, and that's my plan to tackle it. So, if you find this, it's not even advice, I should say, necessarily. I'm just kind of putting things out there I'm not even trying to give you advice necessarily, but I'm just letting you know how I'm gonna tackle it. I still don't even know. I might, like I said, have to sit outside in one of these stores and be waiting, man. Like, I did that for Black Friday to get those those, what, the hidden potential tins and whatnot. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap up this video. I know I've been kind of ranting on and on. You know, it's a different type of video. I didn't even open anything. It's not, my typical type of video that I do like to do, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe. If you're new to the channel, drop a like on this video. And the next time you see me, I might either be playing some Gale of Darkness or opening something. So I'll catch you in the next one.